You won't believe how easy watching this video will make rotation in the golf swing. Hi everyone, my name's James and welcome to Get Good at Golf. On this channel we aim to help you get good at golf just one day at a time. Guys, the big key to hitting good golf shots is a good rotation. Obviously, we all know rotation creates speed, we all know it creates club head speed, we all know that creates ball speed, we all know ball speed creates distance. So what if I told you that there's an easy way of rotating better, rotating faster, and improving your ball striking all at the same time? So exactly what we're going to do. So the key that I want to show you guys is having a structured takeaway and downswing when it comes to rotation. I see so many golfers, Chris loves seeing them as well, playing in pro-ams or coming for lessons, and you say, right guys, I want you to rotate into the backswing, and we see this. Now I've rotated there, the strike wasn't very good, and my 5-iron's only gone 130 yards. Why is that? You see, if I turn my entire body at the same time like this, you'll see that I can stand and talk to you all day long, we could have a nice conversation. There's no kind of load in this backswing. Then I can just turn the same way, I can rotate through, there's no pressure on the golf ball, there's no speed in that swing, and there's no way you're going to play your best possible golf. So how do I structure the takeaway in a rotational fashion, and how do I match that in the downswing to create the ultimate golf swing? So basically all I want you to do, guys, is think about, in the takeaway, I'm going to think of a one-piece takeaway to start with using the upper body. So the upper body rotates here. You'll see that my hips haven't moved, my hips haven't gone at all, and the key here is being able to separate the upper and the lower body. So a little thing we can do to see if I can do this, put the club on your shoulders and just rotate your shoulders here. Now my hips shouldn't be moving here. Some people in lessons we get to do them and we see them dancing all over the shop, and then opposite, keep your shoulders still and see if you can turn your hips. Again, my shoulders are moving a little bit there. That shows I haven't been practicing as much as I have been, or should be, should I say, and I'm struggling to rotate to the best of my ability. It's important you know your physical ability here to be able to do that, but as soon as you have that one-piece takeaway, from here I can turn my hips and that actually finishes the top of the backswing. From there, guess what happens? Chris, guess what happens from there?
Hit me with it, James.
So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to do exactly the same thing, but in reverse, because the backswing was good. So if I create just as good a movement for the downswing, one-piece takeaway, hips to the top, but it's a reverse motion. So it's then hips, then upper body, then shoulders, then torso. What that's doing is not only getting me in the perfect plane, so getting me in the perfect position on the way down to square that club face up with a nice neutral swing path, but the sequencing is miles better to create more speed, to create more power. Sequencing is key to create that club head speed we spoke about earlier. Club head speed is key to create ball speed. Ball speed is key. Guys, get in the comments below, what is ball speed key to, apart from everything? So if I do all those things correctly, not only should I have a faster golf swing, I should have a more efficient golf swing, I should have a better sequence golf swing, and I should be hitting much better golf shots. To do this, you might want to think about just taking a step back mentally, not a step back from the ball, but taking a step back and just thinking, right, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to start by just taking shoulders first, then hips, then shoulders. Hopefully you could hear the difference in that strike to the shots that I played you earlier. Because if I'm thinking about separating that upper and lower body, you can see there that that sequencing is miles better. I'm creating much more speed, and Chris is now going to give us a drill to help us rotate better, to help us get more club head speed, to help us get more ball speed, to help us get
good at golf.
Yes.
Okay, so great points again there from James. As we know, he's given us some great pointers, things to work on, but now we need some drills, something that you can work on at the range, at home, on the golf course, that are going to get you into those positions, like James just said, help you rotate a little bit better. So the first thing is obviously the takeaway, and I find that's probably the most important for the majority of golfers, because we see a lot of different takeaways. We certainly see arms wrap around, we get into this position here, we're then up and across, and we're trying to rescue it from there. We're not in a strong position, we come down, we square it up, or we don't square it up. Not great. We also then see the guys who get a little bit tall and maybe then pick the club up and it's too far outside. So from here again, it's across the opposite way at the top, and then from there we're casting and we're trying to recover. So
Frankie.
who's just been hitting some cloud cutters down there in the other bay. So what we want to do is we want to rest it in your belly button, grip down the club a little bit, and when we get into your posture here and we feel comfortable, we're going to make a motion where we turn the chest, the club then works into a position, and all we're then going to let it do is the club then come down, and we're in that perfect takeaway. I've moved my chest and arms have moved together, the club then is in a strong position, it's not open, it's not closed, we're in a good position then to be able to build from there. So we then want to think about how can we build up to the top without losing all the pressure. We see a lot of people in this position at the top, all the weight's on the left knee's collapsed, and from there I've got no real rotation, my chest is barely turned, we're not going to get a strong strike from here. So once we've done the takeaway, once we've gone from here, we've turned away, we've taken the club down, from here I want you just to feel like as you turn, we're just going to drop that left foot back a little bit. And you can see there I can really load now, all my weight is over that right hand side. If that's something that you're not used to feeling, then this is a drill for you. You're probably the guy who is over here, weight on the left, and then we're trying to recover. We then hit very weak strikes, we return to the ball just like this. So we're struggling to get that rotation. So once we've done that drill a few times of takeaway, down from there, and then to the top, what we're then going to do is make some swings. So we're going to try and do that. Think about it over the ball. We can even do it with the takeaway. We can turn, bring it down, and then from there feel like, right, I'm loading that right hand side, and from here I'm going to come down and I'm going to hit that shot. I'm in a better position from the top of the backswing, and Tiger Woods did a drill for years where I think it was Butch Harmon who made him stop at the top of his backswing, make sure he was loaded in the correct position, and then from there feel the sequence of that lower body starts down and he can transition into a balanced finish. And that's the key thing there. He's into a balanced finish even from creating the speed from the top of his backswing. So do those checkpoint, guys. It's going to help you rotate better, and then we're going to be able to start to see more ball speed, better strikes, de-lofting of the club, returning it square and starting the ball in line. So again, let's go through it one more time. Takeaway, good, to the top, good, and then hit. And into a balanced finish. So guys, hopefully that will help you out. Better rotation in the backswing will help you get more fluid into your downswing. Good sequencing, guys, and that's going to help you get good at golf.